You think the doctor was careless, or you think hospital staff might have been careless, causing you significant harm and injury. And you want to know how long, if you go to an attorney, how long does it take them to evaluate your case before they actually go ahead and start the lawsuit on your behalf? Would you like to know the answer? Come join me for a walk with the dogs as I share with you the answer to that question. I'll show you Daisy and Bentley. There they are. Hi guys. Come on, let's go. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. All right, so now you believe that something was done wrong to cause you harm and injury. And as a result of that, now you are wondering, okay, maybe you go ahead and start a lawsuit. Maybe you reach out to an attorney. But you're thinking, wait a second, this is going to take forever. Because you've heard that it's not like a car accident case where you can go to an attorney and start a lawsuit the next day. And you know what? That is absolutely correct. You would not be able to go to an attorney and have them start a lawsuit the following day. You want to know why? For a couple of reasons, but the main reason is, number one, we need to go ahead and obtain all of your medical records. We need to see how extensive your injuries are as a result of whatever happened to you. And importantly, we have to have those medical records reviewed by at least one medical expert who confirms that yes, your doctor or hospital staff was careless, and yes, that carelessness was a cause of your injury, and that your injuries are significant or permanent. All of those things have to be present in order for us to go ahead and file a case on your behalf. And when we file the papers with the court, letting them know that we have started your lawsuit, we are required to also notify the court that we have had a medical expert review all of the records who confirms, yes, there is carelessness, there is wrongdoing, there is malpractice or negligence. And yes, as a result of that carelessness, you suffered significant harm and injury. Lawyers call that causation. There has to be that link between what was done wrong and your injury. And then we have to be able to show that, yes, those injuries are significant and permanent. So if you believe a doctor or hospital staff was careless, it takes a tremendous amount of time to get those medical records, to get all the records that we need. We can't just get a handful. We can't just get selected records. We have to do a full, detailed, thorough investigation, which will include getting many years' worth of your medical records. And that takes a considerable amount of time. In addition, once we obtain all the records, then I have to go through all of those records before I can go ahead and identify what type of medical expert I will need in order to evaluate your case. Then I have to retain a medical expert who is willing to review the records, and then I have to send them all the records. It will then take time for our expert to go ahead and review your records. And now, finally, after many, many months, the expert contacts me and says, okay, I've now had a chance to review the records. Here are my thoughts, here are my opinions, here are my conclusions. And only if the expert gives us a positive review on each of those elements, only then are we permitted to go ahead and file a lawsuit on your behalf here in New York. In a car accident case, in contrast, an attorney literally could have a police report in their hands within 24 hours. And now, based upon the information contained in that police report, they might have enough information to go ahead and file a case on your behalf. It doesn't happen that way in a medical malpractice action. It takes a great deal of time. And you, as the injured patient, are thinking, wait a second, I suffered significant harm and injury months ago, and now I'm going to have to sit and wait months and months before you get an answer as to whether or not you have a case? The answer is yes. Any reputable attorney, any reputable law firm in New York has to go through this process before they can give you an intelligent answer about whether or not you have a valid case. We are required to do this so that now, once we know that we have an expert to support our case, now we can go forward confidently, knowing exactly what the case is about, knowing where the pitfalls are, knowing where the defense was careless, where they were negligent, and why you suffered injury because of that wrongdoing. Without having that detailed information, it's going to create a huge gap if an attorney goes ahead and tries to question the doctors whom you sued, not knowing all those details. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you because the dogs needed to go for a nice walk, and I had a few moments to share this useful information. And now you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit, and you're trying to decide whether this is the right thing for you to do. Well, what I suggest you do, if you have questions and you have not yet started a lawsuit, and are thinking of bringing a case and now want answers to your questions, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know, I answer questions like yours every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.